I'm in a little bit of a pickle. I was mentioning that 2010 Ford Focus. Since the Ford Focus, I bought a 1997 Lincoln Town Car. Here is the 1997 Lincoln Town Car. I need a truck. It's 10 o'clock. I shouldn't be eating anything. Anyway, I went to go get some free wheels. When I get there, he says, hey, I'm not actually going to give you these wheels because a dude said he was coming from half an hour away and I don't want to give him away on it. I said, well, okay. Fair enough. Nothing was lost. Nothing was gained. What was gained was the knowledge that this man wanted to get rid of 2 Ford trucks, a 1995 Ford F-250 and a 1995 Ford F-150. How much do you want for them? He says, I'll do $1,000 for the pair. Well, I just so happen to have $1,000 on me. I bought them. That's it. There's no clever way to put that. Then I went to buy a Chrysler minivan, a 2003 Town & Country minivan. Here's the problem. After I bought that minivan, it's up to 14 vehicles. I'm up to 14 cars. And let me tell you, 14 cars, I've got a problem in general. I've got too many. I'm a hoarder. And my basement's just full of car parts. I can't even use it for doing basement stuff. I see my dad riding a bicycle down the street. And he yells at me, hey, stay right there. I'm gonna. I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm going to get my car and just like drive away. He finally gets up to my house. You know, you got a car impounded. I was like, what? What are you talking about? Your 2010 Ford Focus. I know the guy who owned that before. He got a letter in the mail saying that the city of Elmira impounded your vehicle. They were both towed on June 18th. Now that they've been impounded, what's it going to be? $150 for the two $75 charges. And right now it is the 24th, so tomorrow's going to be the 25th. I'm going to have to go take care of the impounded cars tomorrow. 7 days. It's been 7 days. 7 times 20 is 140. So $140 per car plus the 150, so it's going to almost be $300 per car. And then, oh, well, I got to bring it to the freaking junkyard because I'm not going to be able to take it back to the property that they were impounded from, right? I'm taking this up to Elmira impound lot, and I'm going to take these cars out of there. I called and asked, and they said it's going to be $500, which actually isn't too bad for cars getting impounded. Now, I'm kind of in a dilemma. I'm posed with just a few options. I've got 14 cars. And in fact, I'm supposed to go tow that minivan tonight. Where am I going to take it? I can't take it up to that same place. I mean, I could, then have 3 days to try to worry about it. I guess you could say I'm in a little bit of a crisis. Here's a small one, not too major. What do I do with these vehicles? How am I going to make that money back? Well, I got to take them, and then I have to actually fix them and sell them. So 2010 Ford Focus has a rod knock. I'm pretty much just going to replace the engine. What is that? That looks like a genuine 2010 Ford Focus.
Fix it again, Tony.
Is that a Lamborghini?
Suspended for insurance violation.
Oh, was it? Wait a second. What the heck is this? Whose bumper is that?
I don't know.
There it is. Yeah, it must have been the same people. I don't know where I'm going right now because I have no idea what this area is like. Actually, they charged me $75. That's where my property is, down there. What? They charged me $75 to bring a few blocks? It really wasn't that bad, honestly. Completely my fault. I left it sitting there for who knows how long. Do I go down like a coward and just bring him to the junkyard tomorrow? Or do I go down like a man and do I take him somewhere else and fix the engine in a day like I did with a Corolla? I've made the decision. I'm going to take this car to my house. I'm going to swap the engine. I don't know if I've ever actually showed what my house looks like, but it's completely full of cars. Should I just scrap the truck? Conflicted. Got a couple things I can do. I'm back at my house. There's the 85 Corolla. There's the 84 van. There's the 75 Celica and the 86 MR2. And the Sentra, it was sitting right there. You can see where that spot of grass is. It's kind of not looking too healthy. In the wake of this situation, I figured I should probably move it back here. Which I did. Yeah, whatever. This place is looking like a junkyard. Now this thing is beat up. I don't know what I could get for it after I replace the engine, but I can't imagine it's much. See if she still starts for us. Oh. No, in fact, it's completely dead. What's really stupid to me is that my jump starter does not want to jump start unless it tests some sort of voltage on there. So, and with dead batteries, what good does that do? If it's a dead battery, it's a dead battery. I have to start it out by introducing it to some sort of voltage, and then I can go. No! No! So this is what I have to do. Bring her up here, hook it up to this battery. It'll turn off automatically too once it feels a jump in voltage. Come on. What the? AM radio? Oh yeah, we are good to go, lads. Oh. It only knocks under acceleration. I wonder if AC works. It does. That's some ice cold AC. That's one. Gotta go back and get the other. Well, the F-250 runs and drives. It's on the road. The Ford F-150 needs a starter, 2 front fenders because they're gone. It needs the hood because it's gone. It needs the front radiator support because it's gone. The rear drive shaft because it's gone. And the front drive shaft because that's also gone. It needs both the tanks because there's 2 gas tanks. They're both gone. This is a little bit of an issue because there's no brakes. Oh, I didn't realize that tire was flat. That one would make sense to scrap. We're all just going to be able to go out and eat Red Lobster tonight and tip the waitress Ford F-150. That Lancer next to the truck is impounded because that's a murder vehicle. Those are bullet holes. I just never think about something like that happening because it's something I see in the movies all the time, yeah, but where I'm from, murders aren't so commonplace. Oh my goodness. This thing, towing it backwards. I might just take this to the junkyard because of all the work it needs. Every time I look at it, it's in good shape for what it is, but I need so many things that it'd be hard to make a profit on this. It looks like it's starting to rain. There's a truck. I would love to work on it. I love all vehicles, and it makes me sad to think that this thing was on the road only a couple years ago. Actually, that bumper. There is a Jeep behind me, and he won't pass me. I'm going like under 55 miles an hour. Just pass me. I don't want this tarp to fly out and smack your windshield. Maybe they just want a lawsuit. Pass me, please. Just pass me. You don't even have your lights on. Turn your lights on! A white Jeep. Who could be driving that? I don't know. There's only like 2 different people who drive that, which are single mothers or, you know, like, that's it. Just a single mother. In her 40s or 50s with biker tattoos and definitely a tramp stamp. Oh, they're following me up here. Of course you are. Jeep is actually right next to me right now, and it definitely is a middle-aged woman. And she looks like she's freaking crying and smoking a cigarette. And she's also driving on the right side, so. One of those male Jeeps? Normally they have some sort of marking on them. Let's assess the damage. Well, that fell right back on there and it ruined that box. There's something dragging on the ground, which I don't care about that much. Yeah, you see there's 5 springs instead of just a measly 4. So this is kind of beefed up. But you can see also that he just painted straight over the rust. So it's good and all, but not that good. Anyway, let's go see what they say. Extra bumper, no idea how it got there. Extra 2 tires. 2 tires just appeared in the bed. That's an inner fender. What's that from? He was saying, yeah, we've been having an issue. There's an abandoned house and somebody keeps throwing used tires in there. At least if I got it running, maybe I could sell it for more than $200 that the junkyard might give me. You know, build up the F-150 with parts from the junkyard as much as I can and just sell it.
What is the issue, Chris?
There's no issue. There's no issue.
It's got broken taillights. It's got spot welded on the same thing with you, bud. I'm trying to help him, man. I know.
Yeah, I know. You know exactly what I'm going through.
You could probably use the gas tanks, right?
No, there's no gas tanks in this. That's I want to turn the wheel so I can have a crash course directly with that Trailblazer. That's looking good. Lined up right. Okay, can I do this? Oh yeah, of course I can. Come on. Didn't quite make it. That's a shame. Well, gonna take some pictures for this thing. remember this dent being here. He came by, looked at it, looked underneath the truck. I showed him the rust hole in the cab. They're gonna give me $275 for it. Some guy offered me $300. I like $350. He didn't even try to give me the $300. He was just like, all right, man, give me the $350. He's got the title. He's all set to go. Meanwhile, this other guy came up and he's just like, well, I'm afraid this doesn't look like the same frame on the F-150. I think this is an F-250 frame. You said yours is an F-250? I'm like, yes, sir. I got an F-250 right there. These frame horns look the same and stuff like that. So he's like beating around the bush. The last time I did something like this, the frame, turns out it was stolen. Apparently it was from a U-Haul truck. Like somebody stole the frame from a U-Haul truck. Give you $250 for it. I said, no, you get $275 from the junkyard. Told him $300 he could take it because he offered $300 after I said $350. Then he's like, yeah, man, I don't really want this. No, this other guy comes up, just gives me my money. That's it. Drove up 2 hours for this thing. Oh my gosh. Just to be nice, I like take this garbage out of there. Yeah, this. Garbage. Garbage. That's the guy who bought it right there. He hired these guys over here to help him out. Yeah, that rear gate is dented up bad. Oh, they're just throwing stuff. Just throwing all that junk down there. I'm shaking a lot. That's hereditary. So anyway, I'm gonna go tow the van, and maybe I'll take you along. That's really bad. I should get that checked out by a doctor or something. Maybe I'm just really weak and I can't support the weight of this microphone. I think that's probably what it is. I just have this very boring way of telling stories. They're all just long-winded. I think it's going to build up to a climax, but it never does. It's kind of just like, here's a normal story arc where it goes up and it hits a climax, and it kind of goes down. But sometimes there's a second wind in it. No, this is my story. It goes straight. It's a flat line. It's dead from the start. I'm sorry about that. But now I'm in this... What do I do? Do I go down like a man? We'll find out. Probably not.